going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 7 of our Lyon career mode, and today, 4 games for you. We have Lille, Nîmes, Leipzig in the group stage of the Champions League, and then Stade Rennais. And we are going to sim this Leipzig game because we won the group after 4 games. So that's the game we're simming, and then we have some big games, obviously, in the league. And as you can see from the league table, we are 3 points back at the top. Montpellier and Lyon 1 off the top and 2 ahead of us. We have a chance to go ahead of Lille today with a win. And then we go from there. But it's very, very tight at the top. 5 points separating the top 6 after 15 games it's pretty incredible as it is, but we're only 15 games into the year, and there's still quite a bit to do still. But we got to keep up, and a win here would help us do that. So we are going to go ahead and jump right on into this game. I don't really want to start Terrier out here. I kind of want to go ahead and get René Adelaide in. He's been pretty decent defensively when we need him up front. He's like that forward-thinking defender, and he can play cam, and Terry's a little bit slow. I think Lille will come out just a touch, and we'll see if we can exploit that on the left-hand side, guys. But let's jump into this. Lyon, big game. Let's go. Gamaris. Out wide here. Aouar. Cuts back inside. There's a bit of space for Aouar. Goes for goal, and oh, that is not far past the post. Decent effort from the midfielder. Couldn't quite find it, though. Corner set to come in for Lille as they look to grab an early lead here. Headed away really nicely. It's going to come back our way. Nicely played into space. That's brilliant football, isn't it? Wow. 1-0 to Lille. It's Osimhen with the goal. The man we bought to Atalanta. And turned into a absolutely brilliant striker. He's put Lille ahead. Or Lyon. Yeah, Lille. God, these two names, they're going to get me mixed up all game. It's Lille who lead. We are Lyon. That went right through the defender's legs. It's a good finish as well. Ball in. The 2 passes leading to it were really, really nice. Right through the legs, the last one. Bit harsh, but you got to take your opportunities. And Lille have done so to start. Osimhen. Nice step inside here. Moving the ball around pretty well, Lille. So you try and switch on to a man and cut inside. Gets placed out wide. Here's Bamba. Can't quite do enough as the cross still finds a way in. It's a good save. They were just maneuvering it around the edge of the box. Eventually found its way inside after a couple of our touches. And forced into a decent save as the header comes in. It's 2-0. Off a corner. I hate corners. I never win any headers off corners. 2-0. Vegas with the goal. And we have a lot to do here. We have a lot to do. That gets clipped in, and it's just... He gets ahead of his man, doesn't he? That was really close. But a goal off a corner. It's a shame. That is a shame because we were working our way into this. This has been a relatively even game. But to go 2 behind on a set piece really messes with everything there. How did I get so badly beaten? Sent off. It's off the post, and he was offside, thankfully. Aouar. Stepping up nicely. Good football this. Can we slip it back? We can. And it's Dembele. Oh, what a save. Oh, lifted it and everything. That's an excellent, excellent save from the goalkeeper. We'll see this again. It's nice football here. Oh, he just gets his wrist onto it, doesn't he? That is a humongous opportunity that we cannot take. Nicely done. One more. Back inside, nicely done. Here's Dembele. Aouar. We're moving forward. Can we get that out to Dembele? We can. Brilliant football this, and we've pulled one back right to start the second half. An excellent start to the half, and just what we needed. And Aouar plays a really good ball. It's a great run here as well. And Dembele, who came on late after being benched last episode to grab us a late, late win. Showing his worth again today. He's been stepping up. And maybe that benching is just what he needed. But we've pulled one back here. And it's 2-1 now on 50 minutes. Here's René Adelaide. Can he slip that through to Depay? He can. Depay dragging it up this wing. And Rennie Adelaide's made a really good run in there, and he steps inside brilliantly. Rennie Adelaide, oh, straight at the goalkeeper. Tame as well. A perfect step inside, but the rest of it wasn't good enough. Rennie Adelaide, one more, finds Depay. And Depay can play that through to Dembele. And Dembele cuts inside, and Dembele's finished it! And Dembele is a man renewed here. Another 2 for Dembele. It's 3 in his last 2 now. Goal and assist last time off the bench as well. But that gets played through to him. He steps back inside, waits for the pass. It didn't open up, but the shot did, and he has just hammered that into the corner. That is an excellent, excellent finish from Dembele. No chance whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And we have leveled it up from 2-0 down to 2-2. 15 minutes still to go. It's anybody's game. It's played out wide. One more to Depay. Can he slip it through? He can. Played out here to Rennie Adelaide. Back into Dembele. And there's space out here once again for Cornet. And Cornet's just racing into the box. He cuts back and he slided across. He can! Oh, what a save. Are you kidding me with that save? Oh, it looked like a tap-in for the lead. But a tremendous save there by the Lille goalkeeper. That's a takeaway high up the pitch at the moment. We are definitely in the ascendancy as Rennie Adelaide just keeps running. Oh, what a save. Oh, Jesus. We are creating chances all over the place now. Incredible scenes here. There's 5 minutes to go. Not a lot of time. Is there time for a winner, though? Decent ball out wide. Steps back in. There's a minute to go here. Can we nick the ball? Not looking like it. It looks like this might end 2-2, but we're going to have to defend one final time here. It's nicely stepped up here. And that's going to be that. A 2-2 here with Lille. Not the best start, but a really, really promising finish. And we had a chance or two there to win it, but it didn't quite happen. We don't lose this game, but we don't pass them up. It's just one of those things. Paris haven't played yet. They played Nantes. And Montpellier did win, so they continue to have their good run, Montpellier. And they open up another bit of a gap there. We've moved down to 5th, which is not ideal. We're 1 point back of Marseille now. 4 points back of Montpellier. And 5 points back of PSG. We cannot let them continue to create gaps, but we got to do what we can. So let's jump into this next game against Nîmes. See if we can go ahead and not find something, though we are down to 6th now. But we can pass Lille up, who lost their game. But we are 8 points back, and we need to win this game. A win here would bring us to 39. We'd be level with Monaco, ahead of them, really, on goal difference. And just 1 back of Montpellier, who were throttled by PSG there, as PSG open up a gap. So let's jump into this. Lyon and Nîmes. Can we grab a very much needed result, really? We are going to get Cornet onto the pitch. Rennie Adelaide played pretty well last time. I'm going to put him in there with a defensive midfielder, see how it goes. And then I'm going to let Joachim Andersen play himself a game as well. I think Dubois can also have a rest. So let's jump into this. Nîmes, Lyon. Let's go. And Denayer is going to bring it forward a little bit. Gets it out there to Depay. And there's space here on this right-hand side for Cornet. He's trying to race into that gap. Finds a really good ball out to Depay. Back inside. Dembele. Oh, were you kidding me with that block? I thought he committed. I really thought he committed to Dembele there. Or to Depay. And gets across to make the block, though. Oh, I thought we'd won that there. As that gets clipped far post. Headed up in the air. Punched away by Lopez poorly. And we go 1-0 behind to a mistake. That's a dreadful punch. First of all, he should be catching it, but the punch. Awful. That comes in. We get the header onto it straight up. You ought to be forcing the catch there. Instead, it's a really, really poor punch, and he just heads it into the back of the net before he could reevaluate himself or realign himself. Lopez, that's a really, really, really poor goal to concede, considering the circumstances as well. But Depay's in on goal here, slips it out wide. I'm an idiot. He should have just shot. Thought Dembele was going to race into that spot. That's another huge chance missing, but a poor goal, a poor chance right there. Should have just shot. Nice pass into space. And it's Depay racing away here. And Depay does get away. He slips it into the middle here. One more. Brilliant football. What a save. He did so well, the goalkeeper there, to slide out and get that. But I've had a couple of really good opportunities. We haven't scored any of them. It's been sort of how everything's been going since we've showed up here at Lyon. We've made some really good chances. We're not the greatest at finishing some of them. Nicely done. Oh, what a turn, and Jesus, I went not too far wide. Goalkeeper let it go. It's not Lopez, I just realized. It's our backup goalkeeper. Lopez has been out, or he's going to be out for a couple weeks. That would explain a little bit, but it still doesn't make up for the mistake earlier. Get a big touch onto that, but he managed to hold on to it. It's been one of those games where we can't get a hold of the ball, as that gets slipped into a decent spot, and it's a decent save. There's 18 minutes still to go here, and we cannot get a foot on the ball. Let's try Traore. Gets it to Depay. One more out there. Dembele steps inside. And Depay's making a good run here. And Depay steps outside his man. And Depay, good finish. Excellently done by the Dutchman to level the score up. Nicely done. It gets flipped in here. Nice step outside. And he just hammers home a really, really good finish. Depay coming to our rescue again. He's done so many times this season. That's an excellent, excellent goal from him. Lovely step outside and a great finish. 15 minutes to go. Can we get this win? This is not something we can afford to drop here. There's a minute to go here. Can we find a late winner? Depay just shoved off. Going to keep hold of it, though. And there's 2 minutes added on. There's a really good run being made there by Traore. Steps inside nicely, Traore. Just waiting for the right pass to open up. Comes to Adelaide. And it's just going to come to nothing. And that's just what it's been. That's what it has been this whole game. Everything just seems so static. I don't know what it is going forward. Everything is just really, really static. 5 shots we had. It's not good enough. Not good enough. And we're going to be like 6th, 5, 6. Not what we want to be. And it's another silly draw. Another silly draw. I want to go and check out the tactics a little bit because I changed them the other day and they worked a little bit toward the end of the game. I changed them like mid-game, but maybe they just didn't stick. Let's see, because it's not doing well enough, is it? Yeah, it just didn't stay. Balanced. Need a little bit wider, a little bit higher up the pitch. Offensive style, fast build-up. More players in the box, too. I don't mind defending heavy at the back, but it's just one of those things. It's just man mark, get forward for Aouar, and we'll see how this goes, but it's just really, really static. Everything seems to be like... Actually, now that I mention it, everything just seems to be really spread apart. So maybe if I do that, try it that way, but... Like the midfield and the defense to the forward line, that whole transition, incredibly slow. The midfielders don't seem to just push up and help out. And it's not great, but let's see if we can sim this game here. Hopefully no injuries. Let's see what happens. It's not really important what happens here, but as you can see, 3-0, but that injury is a little bit worrying. He was on the pitch for 14 minutes after the fact, so hopefully it's not super serious. I don't want to lose any more in defense, though. And as you can see, we sit 6th. Not a good spot to be. 6 weeks. He was on the pitch for 14 minutes after the injury. He's going to miss 6 weeks. Ugh, dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. Not what we want to see, but this is a huge game against Rennes. We cannot let the gap get any bigger here. We need to, at minimum, be keeping up with the top 4 spaces, as those games have come and gone, and we could reach 4th here with a win. but someone's returned from injury. Maybe it's Lopez. It is Lopez. So let's go take a look and see if we can not get him back into the team. He's a little bit hurt, but I'm going to risk him at center back. That's not a huge deal for me. But that's good. One comes back, one goes out for 6 weeks. It's just one of those things. So let's jump into this game. A big one here now, considering what's just happened. Ren or no walk in the park. So we got to be ready to go. I think we're going to go in except for one change. I'm going to bring Traore out and bring Trincao into the team. Cornet, actually, we'll go with Cornet. He's been playing pretty well lately as well. So let's jump into this. Lyon, Rene. Let's go. Decent football here. Depay. Nicely done. Can we slip it back? We can. It's Depay. One. My God. I said 1-0. I went to say it again. These are the chances we've been missing, and those are chances you at minimum have to put on target. And I'm not sure what is up with the finishing. It's got to be better. Dubois. Nicely played forward. Ooh, still holds on to it. Gets a little bit lucky, Gamaris. And he's through on goal, Gamaris. And Gamaris, oh, just past the post. Just drags it. Decent opportunity there. He's not really the paciest. Gets a little bit lucky to be through on goal. But just drags it wide of the post. One more. Finds Depay. Out wide here. Here's Cornet running with it. He's got a bit of pace about him, Cornet, and he continues to run. Steps inside, finds Depay. He's missed the target again. I don't understand. We've been creating incredible chances ever since we started with Lyon. But we missed some sitters here, and I mean, all you have to do is get that one on target. And again, we missed the whole thing. Absolutely ridiculous. We got to wake up front. Nice clip ball out wide to Rafinha. Oh, come on. How are we not winning the ball in those positions as the header comes in and Lopez grabs a hold of it? But those positions there, I don't know if that's an ultimate difficulty thing, but we ought to be winning the ball there, and we never really do. Rene Adelaide gets it out there to Aouar. Steps inside nicely. Dembele. One more. Nicely done. It comes to Dembele. Tight angle, but forces a decent save there out of the goalkeeper. Couldn't quite put it by him. As I said, a tight angle. Difficult to beat the goalkeeper from there. Comes to Rene Adelaide. Depay. Depay tries to find a cheeky ball in, but can't quite do it. Nicely done. Dembele does well to get that out there. Steps back in. He finds Dembele again. Plenty of space. Oh, what a save. We've created enough chances to win this game twice over. We have got to finish our opportunities. That's another big one. Aouar does well. Aouar's racing forward with it, and he's slipping into Rene Adelaide. And Rene Adelaide, yes, he's finished it. And we have finally finished off an opportunity. And in the 83rd minute, we take a deserved 1-0 lead. A huge lead. Aouar just kept running into space. Finds Adelaide. Cuts in onto his right foot and just slides it past the goalkeeper. Calm as you like, really, for the finish. Goalkeeper can't get there. And we finally finish off an opportunity. It's 1-0. 84 minutes gone. We have to hold on to this. And if we were to get the deserved scoreline, it'd be very much better. I mean, this currently flatters Rene, but we've grabbed a late goal, and now we just have to hold on to this. Trying to find a cross in. It gets clipped in now, and the header comes on, and it's easy enough for Lopez. There's 2 minutes added on, and if we can just run the clock out, we are going to come away with a deserved win, but a very much needed win, considering how today went. Can be. And that's it. 1-0 the final. A deserved win. I have to keep saying that because it doesn't look that great with a late winner, but we had a lot of chances. They had a couple there as well, but We had a lot of chances. We had 6 shots there. They had 6, but our 6 were... We must have created 6 real chances. And none of them went into the back of the net except that late one, and we come away with a very needed win. Let's see where that leaves us. We'll find out next time, but next time, as you can see, we have MEN in the League Cup. And hopefully we can go ahead and continue in that competition next time out. As you can, we're going to go ahead and check the league standings and see where we are. That should have brought us to 4th. Hopefully it did. But we're going to check anyway. League on. And here we are. We are in 4th. We're 3 points back as 2nd. But 7 back of Paris, who just continue to win. And it's going to be tough to catch up with them. Normally they go unbeaten through the year. We're their only loss so far. They're going to need to drop more points, and we're going to have to almost win out to catch them up. But, you know, we'll see. As for player of the episode, I think we're going to go with Rene Adelaide. He got the winning goal there. Played pretty well in the other games as well. We're going to go with Rene Adelaide as the winner of player of the episode. But next episode, Amiens in the round of 16 in the Coupe de la Ligue. And then we have Rem. And then we'll kind of just continue to go. We may do Bordeaux and Toulouse, depending. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the window. We have 25 million to spend, but I don't know where I want to spend it just yet. I mean, the squad is pretty good. I think the squad just needs a little bit of growth, if anything. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. There are players, a couple of players I may let go, or I'm comfortable letting go. Who do we have at left back? Oliveira and Kone. Maybe Kone can go. Bard is starting to get up there and, you know, get into a position where he might be able to play a little bit. So it's difficult, but we shall see going forward, guys. But that's going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. Peace.